What's going on, YouTube Nation? This is GB Merce. I just made a purchase on my E-Trade account. Make sure that you check out my E-Trade video that I just made on Friday. They made an announcement about the commission rates as $0 commission rates, so make sure you check out that video on my channel. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and like as well. Make sure you hit the bell button so you don't miss any videos that I have. My YouTube channel is about dividend stocks and how you can make passive income with the dividend stocks. I do believe that you should have multiple sources of income, and this stock right here, this exchange traded fund that gives off a great monthly dividend, can help you earn some passive income, and you can also treat that as a retirement pension. Now, Global X, I normally avoid these guys in this group because it's not really that strong with Morningstar, and I just don't like the volatility. I want to see some stocks grow, but this is something I really couldn't say no to because these guys are actually pretty good with this one, and I'm going to show you why I made an investment and why this might help you with your dividend stock portfolio. Here's QYLD. I can go to the Global X website and go to there as well, but right now, it says as of yesterday, it was $22.63. The symbol is QYLD. It started in 12/11/2013. It's related to HSPX. But look at this. Right here is what I like. The dividend yield, okay, the 12-month dividend yield, and the distribution yield, and the distribution frequency is monthly. So the total expense ratio is 0.60%, which is not too bad. And it's actively managed, and it will help you with your dividend stock portfolio. This is pretty attractive, and I'll show you some reasons why. I'm going to give you a few reasons why I chose this stock. Again, you should watch some of my videos. I will explain about exchange traded funds and how you should evaluate really good exchange-traded funds that give off quarterly or monthly dividends. I'm going to have a feature video on that, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell. So according to Morningstar, the most recent rating was a 5-star rated. So when I go to look at exchange-traded funds, I refer myself to Morningstar.com. I would say that's about 85 to 90% of the reason why I invest in stocks, because Morningstar tells me it's a 4-star, 5-star rated, and it's a hot stock. I listen to those guys a lot. I think very highly of them. That should be your number one referral when you look to exchange traded funds. I know for my ETFs as well as my 403B with my employer, the mutual fund is rated by Morningstar. It's very high. So I listen to Morningstar, and whatever they tell me, I pretty much follow. They're a great reference. So again, they're very reputable. It's a very good site. I really like it. And it's below $30 on the New York Stock Exchange. It's below 30. I mean, some of these stocks like VYM, a really good Vanguard stock. I have that on my M1 Finance portfolio. That's ranging from like $70 to $90, and this is only $30. So you're getting a big bang for your bucks with your money put in. Gives us very strong dividends, and 0.60%. So that's something you might want to look into. Here's QYLD versus the S&P. Sure, the S&P is doing a much better versus QYLD, but again, Morningstar is another good reference and one of the best references to guide you on making an economic decision on buying dividend stocks, especially exchange traded funds. So just because the S&P is putting a beating on Global X right now, I would still listen to Morningstar with their updates and the way they do their ratings. Here's the recent dividend history of QYLD. It's going a little up and down, but really, 20 cents per per stock is not, or per share is not too bad. So it's right up there, ranging at the lowest from 17 in the past, year or past few months to about 20 some. So you're getting a good bang for your buck. So I would, again, I'm not a licensed professional, but Global X is really this one is a really good choice. I don't like the rest of the Global X stocks, but this one on Morningstar really grabbed my interest. And as you can see with my referral, this is on the NASDAQ.com market, where they're revealing how much the dividend is given off. So just make sure that you look at Morningstar. I'm going to say this 1,000 times when I do my videos, but Morningstar, Morningstar, Morningstar. That should be your rule number one with exchange traded funds. Is what does Morningstar tell you? If it's 1 star, if it's 2 star, is it a bond fund or something? Is it 3 star? That's a pretty good bond fund. But 4 and 5 star is what you should really pull for. Preferably 5 star, because the stocks will usually grow. But this one is they just love this stock. So Morningstar will keep it real. They will shred exchange traded funds or managers if they don't do well. They will rip them apart. So if Morningstar tells you something, you better listen. So basically, I'm going to show you real quick with Global X, okay, on their website too. This is what I really like about these guys. This is, I'm just going to go over just some information about them, the volatility, the efficient options, the monthly distributions, and here's the other thing, that there's some information about their performance and history, which is pretty nice. As you can tell, I'm on their website. It's pretty good, okay? Their performance history is pretty good. And here's their top 10 holdings. These are really good sites. I'm sorry, not sites. Well, Facebook's a really good site, as well as Amazon and Apple and Microsoft. But these guys give off, these guys are just growing and growing and growing. Here's Alphabet, Class A and C, and Intel and Cisco. So this is the time to get it. Last time I checked, on the New York Stock Exchange, stocks were down. I think they're down 200 to 300. Let's just click the full holdings as well. Come on. So here's Microsoft, just some information of how much they own. Here's Starbucks here. These are pretty good businesses. T-Mobile, Walgreens. This is the nice thing about exchange traded funds, is there's so many companies that are involved with this, and if one company takes a hit, then the other companies will take over and kind of fix that. So that now's the time. Look at this. Fox Corp. There's some there's some very good companies. Let's see, who's another one? JD.com. That's a good one. SiriusXM, O'Reilly Auto Parts. This is pretty good. eBay, Kraft. Kraft is a good one. Everybody talks about them with dividend stocks. So this is something that you might want to consider. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. I really enjoy talking about dividend stocks. I would love for you guys to make passive income in the long run and retire happy and have a very nice paycheck at the end, so that when you retire or when you're near retirement, you have some nice passive income. So passive income is always nice, and you should always consider expanding your portfolio and having multiple sources of income. When you retire, Social Security will probably be around, but again, you have money with monthly dividends, an extra $100 to $200. That's some pretty nice payments on maybe a car or utilities, maybe even student loans. So that's just something you might want to consider with this stock and its potential. Again, Global X is, how would I describe it? It's kind of like with their stocks, it's, you're out with your friends. If you're a guy, you're out with your friends, and they're all out with their girlfriends, and it's like all these dates, and then there's that one single girl by herself, that nobody really wants to touch. That's kind of how I would describe Global X as an exchange, as a company and stuff. I try to avoid them, but this one is just too attractive. This is a 10 out of 10 girl that you run into and you're like, whoa, this is something you really got to look into. 10%, 9% return. This is something you really can't say no to. So thank you guys for watching this video, and you guys have a nice Tuesday, and make sure you keep an eye on the stocks and this channel, and take care.